where the air is rare. Well, week 14 is in the books, and we've received your letters. We are not renaming the mountain after Matthew Stafford, no matter how well he plays. This is as best we could do. It's a little side mountain. But we're not changing the name of the whole segment just because the guy lit up the Cardinals. Find out where Matthew Stafford lands on this edition of Mahomes Mountain.
Thank you, Kevin Wildes.
That was nice, man.
It's the
Well, it's
weather.
a lot of AI, you know.
Yeah.
You're gonna help out the elderly pretty soon.
The
Loneliness, an epidemic.
We just got an audible sigh from the members of our staff that are under 30.
What?
Thanks to, because of your corny humor. I'm just like,
No, I guess loneliness, the epidemic of loneliness is something to laugh at if you're young. It's not.
They can't see it yet.
like, why do you have tears in your eyes?
Give them a hot brew.
Because it's an epidemic. That's why.
That's not why.
It's sad.
It's because you find yourself so
No,
funny.
no, I don't.
And you
These
guys
robots
look
need
at
to
his
keep.
eyes.
These robots.
Zoom in on his eyes. He's crying at his own
No,
jokes, man.
loneliness is an epidemic, and you guys think it's a big joke.
I've never met
Inside,
someone.
he's saying, I am hilarious.
I've never met
I am
This
killing it
Joe
right now.
Slave.
Look at
Robots
me.
need to take care of the elderly. Everyone knows it. It's sad, man. You guys think it's
Now for
hilarious.
the mountain.
It's not.
As Wild just in his own head being like, you killed that kid.
It's really
Here's
just
the
all
He's high-fiving himself. Good job, Kev.
Show who's off the mountain. KW will do this. All right, so here's the deal. Top Ford's due to injury. Now, I know Jaden came back, but he didn't come back for that long. And
Shouldn't have came back.
yeah, and I mean, I was as shocked as anybody that he got banged up. Marcus Mariota, Kirk Cousins, Cam Ward,
What the heck?
though they won. And
Cam is off?
yeah, I mean, he's been off, man, and he wasn't great in that game. And I'm just putting a Jets logo on there.
Okay.
Because Fields is hurt and Tyrod was in, but he was hurt. And then we got Brady Cook from Missouri. And it's just, Jets, I'm sorry. It would appear whoever's playing quarterback for you for the time being is going to be off the mountain. So we're just going Jets logo. I heard they were considering calling them Namath. Speaking of, bottom row of the mountain, because it's not left to right, let's go all the way to the right. We put Phillip Rivers on there.
Sure.
Now again, I think this is not only wildly reckless, I think this shows a system arrogance, which is, I think Shane Steichen thinks, well, I could just, snag a Trevor Siemian or maybe Bailey Zappi, or I'm not sure who's on practice squads, an active NFL player, but they don't know my system. I'd rather take a guy who's been coaching high school football and retired for 5 years because he knows my system. Unfortunately, Mike McDonald's defense's system is going to be knock Phillip Rivers on the ground, see how it works, but he's on the mountain. Tua stays where he is. Tyler Shutt cost me untold dollars by beating that was such an easy teaser. How did the Bucs not win? He's on the mountain. J.J. McCarthy. He played great.
well.
Yeah.
Was he off last week?
He's been off his whole career.
First time
I think he might have got on there after week 1 to come back.
He did play well.
Jackson Dart stays where he is by week. Gino, not great. He covered. Jacoby Brissett falls. Now, this is a monumental row 6. But I don't know what to do with a bad month of football.
Oof.
Wow.
Bad month of football.
Lowest ever.
Yeah. Bad month of football for Jalen Hurts and a 0 touchdown, 5 turnover game. That's the full Peterman, guys. You never want to go the full Peterman. He did it. Aaron Rodgers moves up. Brock Purdy, don't get mad at me, Prue. They didn't play. He's just chilling. Stays where he is.
I know we
Same
only
with
talk
Bryce.
about him when he's terrible.
Brew, he didn't play.
I know, but I've accepted it.
And Shador moves up. So we have from, Purdy, the last pick of the draft, Bryce, the first pick of the draft, Shador, 5th round pick of the draft, but everyone pretends he wasn't. It's just perfect. 5th row. Mountain's always fair.
Oof.
Baker's also had a shaky month. Not quite as shaky as Lamar and Jalen's, but a shaky month, and he's got a drop. CJ, on the other hand, I thought obviously had issues in the second half, but was awesome in the first half and getting that 10-point lead. It was frigid conditions against a desperate Chiefs team. He moves up. Caleb, couldn't move him up because he had a bad first half and threw a game-losing pick. Didn't feel like I should move him down because I did think he was awesome for, the majority of the second half. He stays where he is. Jared Goff almost moved up. I'll be totally honest. I think the fact that he played Thursday hurt him on the mountain this week. Because it feels far away. That's not really how it should work, but he stays where he is, and Bo Nix had the week off. Now, speaking of the lowest ever, I don't like this one bit. Just forget it.
Wow.
The mountain has to be fair.
Joe Burrow.
It's not about Joe Burrow.
Oh.
Trevor.
So I'm
Good week
having
for Trevor.
Costello
though.
over
Yeah.
here. This is a comedy act.
Trevor's right.
This is a monumental, sad moment that shows the integrity of the mountain and maybe hurts my interpersonal relationships, but fair is fair. I do not think Patrick was nearly as bad as the stats look. But the stats are the stats. They lost the game. He drops. Joe Burrow, I thought, was awesome, except for those back-to-back plays that kneecapped the entire game and maybe cost the Bengals a playoff spot.
Yep.
So he has to drop. Sam Darnold, again, nobody loves a 1 p.m. window that's only shown in tiny little pockets of the country like Sam Darnold. He relishes those moments, and he cooks. And can we have a moment for the Prince?
I don't know.
I mean, he was awesome. He was awesome in that game. We have all year long, the Mountain has been honest with the Prince. Even when they're winning, we haven't inflated him. But they are now favorites to win the division. He's playing great. They're doing it without Travis Hunter. Brian Thomas just came back. New coach, very tough schedule, some great wins. The Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence, there he is. Row 3. Dak drops because of the Thursday performance. Jordan Love moves up, and Justin Herbert moves up, even though the stats were awful. Because here's the deal. Those of us that have thought Justin Herbert was good, but not great, the knock on him was the inability to make the high leverage plays that lead to winning.
Yes.
And so it would then be unfair when they win a huge game against the defending champs to come this close to locking up a playoff spot to then be like, but his stats were bad. Just like, by the way, it will be ridiculous if folks who have loved Justin Herbert forever because winning's not a quarterback stat, and look at most passing yards for in the first 5 years.
Thank you.
If they love that game, I'm not talking about any names, but I'll see you in an hour, Danny Parkins. I think that's a little hypocritical. Row 2, Josh Allen moves up with a brilliant performance. Again, I typically would grade performances against the Bengals defense on a curve, but Kevin Wildes has smartly informed me that defense is on the come.
They are getting
Drake May's on a bye. He stays where he is. And Matt Stafford, for seemingly the 6th consecutive week, stays atop Mahomes Mountain with another great ho-hum, 3-touchdown, super efficient, awesome game. That coach is Mahomes Mountain, week 15.
Mahomes could have been lower.
Low.
He could have been significantly lower. What was his quarterback rating? Like 19?
It's not.
And what was it like 2 weeks ago? Wasn't it 50 something?
Yeah,
I mean, it's been.
2 weeks ago when he led the 11-point comeback and threw for 350 yards.
I can't remember when it was 50 something.
Or on Thanksgiving when he threw for 4 touchdowns and no picks. So I don't know what
you're very kind to have him on that level. What I'm going to talk about though is moving Sam Darnold up. And look, I chose Justin Herbert as my MVP candidate when Joe Burrow got hurt. Had that option to pick somebody new. Yep. So nobody wants Justin Herbert to do better or as good as possible as much as I do, but collectively, he hasn't played that well. I loved how tough he was yesterday. I love the fact that he went in and played coming off of surgery, a week removed from surgery. I thought that was incredible. But when you look at him versus Sam Darnold, let's just look at him over the course of the season. And I get the knock on Sam is that if it's a big game, maybe he's not going to perform in that big game. But it's not like Justin Herbert's performed in big games either. But when you look at over the course of the season, Sam's consistently had a better production. And I understand this is a rich tapestry. So if we just look at a recent snapshot, the last 3 games, It's been a rough 3 games for Justin Herbert, and they won. I get it, they won last night, but they had 5 turnovers. And when the other team has 5 turnovers, you should win pretty comfortably. It shouldn't be as close as it was. But just take a look at where they are over this small window. And to me, Sam needs a little bit more respect. I get he hasn't proven himself in the biggest moments, but either has Herbert.
No, listen, you're totally right about Herbert also not having proven himself in the biggest moments. Both of them, I mean, Darnold, it's 1 career playoff game. For Herbert, it's 2. And by the way, we might be staring dead at Jags-Chargers round 1 of the playoffs.
Oof.
That's a very real possibility. Listen, I think Darnold, you are, the too long didn't read version is, you are totally correct that I am probably unfairly weighting the 1 game against the Rams for Darnold. It just sticks out in my brain so much, and because I look at that team as players 2 through 53 and the coach and the record and all of it as, man, why can't they win the Super Bowl? And my answer to that is because I don't know if I trust Sam. But over the course of the year, you make a very compelling case. And the fact that Herbert is averaging 130 yards passing over the last 3 games is compelling. I don't think, here would be my other defense of Herbert on last night. I don't think anyone would have blamed Herbert if 6 days after having surgery on his hand, he missed the game. So the fact that not only did he play, but he played a particularly tough and vulnerable brand of football, I'm going to penalize him less for the bad stats. So, but Darnold's having an unbelievable year. Nobody's happier about that than Colin Cowherd, by the way. But Darnold's been great.
What's this guy?
Coach, I'm going to piggyback on Coach and go a little deeper in it because I agree with you. Mahomes and Trevor should both fall. They're too high. Now, Mahomes, because here's the thing. A 19.8 passer rating.
That's not great.
In a must-win game at home.
It's unheard of.
0 touchdowns, 3 picks. You just got to drop further. And it's not like it was just that one game, because here's the deal. 2 times in his last 5 games, Nick, he's completed fewer than 45% of his passes. And we can't give him the receivers.
No, I'm not.
Right? The line, everybody seems to be battling with offensive line problems. They've lost 4 of their last 5 games. And in those 5 games, Mahomes has 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's just not playing great. We're giving him kind of, because we all know how great he is and has been, but he's not playing well. We keep blaming it on other people. We keep saying there's an eye test.
Well, I mean, we all thought he played brilliantly the game before this one, on Thanksgiving.
But that's one game. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do.
Okay,
but
go ahead.
Like I said, was it the game before that when he had
the game before
44% of his passes completed, or 2 games against Buffalo? Another huge game, 44%.
So Buffalo game he was bad. This last game he was bad. In the middle of that was the Colts game where he threw for 350 yards and led an 11-point comeback. They just ran in the touchdowns. And the game after that was the Cowboys game where he had 4 touchdowns, no picks. And then there is this game. There's one other. The Broncos game is the one I'm leaving.
He got outplayed by Bo Nix.
And so where do you want him to? But then
drop a level.
But if that's the case, then how are you?
Jared Goff has to
Put
be
him down with Lamar. They're playing about this.
Yeah, I mean Lamar's numbers across the year are. I get it. He's probably playing
Lamar's
a little worse.
Numbers across the year are not better than Mahomes.
They are better. They're almost across the board, and 5 interceptions. And Mahomes has 10 interceptions.
And how many?
Lamar has a higher passer rating. He's more yards per attempt.
And Mahomes has almost double the touchdowns and double the yards.
22 touchdowns to 16 touchdowns. Mahomes.
So we don't count rushing touchdowns anymore.
Maybe as double total, but I know he's got 22
he doesn't have 30.
passing.
He doesn't have 10 rushing.
Yeah, 22 passing.
But by that, if Mahomes has to drop because of recency, then how can Trevor not rise because of recency?
Because here's why.
Okay.
Trevor is 29th in the league. I know it's a rich tapestry, so I'm looking at season plus recent. It's not like he's been Matthew Stafford recently. He's been good. He's been solid. But they win kind of in spite of Trevor. It's kind of like Caleb, too. Yeah, but he's 29th in the league in passer rating. 83.3.
Wow.
I mean, so he's got 6 interceptions in his last 6 games, 12 touchdowns, which for him, that's good, 2-1, but that's not awesome. I just think Jared Goff,
and who
I
else?
get it.
You're moving 2 of my guys down.
Look, it could be any. Like I said, I think Lamar could move up there, Goff for sure, and put a vacant. I don't know. I mean, but I just think Mahomes has to drop with the way he's played recently, and Trevor just hasn't been that great all season.
Me on the Trevor
No,
piece.
Trevor's been
Mahomes is pretty low.
Trevor's playing like top 10. That's 10, right?
Yeah.
He's not playing top 10 quarterback.
Why do you think the Jags are right now 9-4? What do you think?
I think they're well coached. I think the defense is playing solid, and I think the run game. I mean, he's playing okay. But to say
Not a great division.
yeah,
It's a great. What do you mean?
He's
the Texans
not playing.
and the Colts.
That's a great division.
He has played well, Nick, the last 2 weeks. But I'm just saying he hasn't played top 10 quarterback.
I mean, again, I think that it is unfair to just personally, when we're saying why Mahomes needs to drop 4, to only look at the last month, and then when we're saying why Trevor needs to drop, to be like, here it is for the whole season. That to me are two different.
Why isn't Jared Goff up?
But I think the rich tapestry is like Trevor's whole career, right? I mean, you're looking at kind of.
Well, yeah, because I
his
do
whole-
think, Nick, we're probably judging Trevor a little bit on a curve. Like, he hasn't been good, but last 2 games he's been pretty decent.
I mean,
Goff does what he did the last 2 weeks every game.
Listen, if the argument should be that Goff should be higher, I understand that, and I said myself that probably him playing on Thursday that maybe I could have had him higher. I understand that. I think that it is we bang on Trevor when he makes these boneheaded mistakes, and he made far too many of them throughout his career and some this year. But when the team right now is 9-4, the defense has not been dominant. Their top draft pick did nothing and then got hurt. Brian Thomas Jr. was out for a long stretch of time, and he is now playing his best ball for a team that I disagree with, Coach. The AFC South, maybe we didn't think it was going to be good, but the Colts were excellent, and everybody told me I needed to respect them. The Texans are one of the most dangerous teams in football. They both are 8-win teams after Week 14, and the Jags lead the division. Go ahead, KW.
This guy's back in on Trevor.
Never left.
Wow.
Never left.
Oh,
He's gonna need the
left.
trumpeter.
Well, trumpeters are gone. I need something else. All right, Patriots-Bills coming up on Sunday. Now, the narrative you're going to see that I'm going to try to push back on is that Drake is, trying to usurp Josh Allen, the reigning MVP. And I would just like to establish that, what did I officially rate? May outplaying Allen this season and will on Sunday as well. So I think that people think like, woof, Josh Allen, Superman, he put on the cape. I just want to run through some of the ways that Drake is outplaying Josh. So this is just the basic stuff here. So things like completion percentage, yards per pass, touchdown interception ratio, passer rating, it's still Drake. The rushing touchdowns, which Brew mentioned earlier in the show, goes to Josh. He's been great, and they're not all just tush push. Also, passer rating, because this is a little bit at you, Brew. You're like, the Patriots have a bit of a vanilla offense. We're second overall passer rating. Deep passes, he's number 1, and under pressure, he's number 1.
May I ask a question before you move on?
Yeah, of course.
Who are these people saying the Patriots have vanilla offense?
Brew.
When did he say that?
He said it during a conversation. It was a little side remark. I just want to.
I like the deep passes, the booty.
I just want to.
I do like those.
He's like, it's they get the job done. I think that's what he said.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Go ahead.
Also, I have a few more categories of the ways that Drake may outplays Josh. So turnovers, red zone turnovers, air yards of completion, air yards are at 10. EPA per drop back, 10-yard completions, 10-yard touchdowns, 20-yard completions, 20-yard touchdowns, completion over expectation, completions for first down, completions under percentage, completion percentage not under pressure, yards passed when blitz, yards passed when not blitz wins, and of course head-to-head wins because Drake has already beaten Josh this year. So please, this is the game where someone is trying to get back their crown. Because right now, the AFC East is back to being the Patriots. Drake is the best, and Josh is trying to.
So hold on.
So he moved left?
No, there's no left to right.
There's no left to right. I tried to get it,
but
I was shut
hold
down.
on. So this. I'm glad we're doing this now, because sometimes there's some ambivalence, and I've gotten on the wrong side of Wildes a lot lately by what I thought was simply restating his well-established opinions. Do you think that right now, what is today? December 10th, December 9th? What is it? I have no idea. December 9th, 2025.
Yeah.
Ninth.
Yes.
Is Drake May better than Josh Allen?
He's playing better than Josh Allen.
That is, I think this season he has had a better season. I think everyone agrees. That is not what I'm asking. Right? If someone says to you, hey, who's the best quarterback that plays in the AFC East? Is your answer Drake May?
Yes.
So Drake May is better than Josh Allen.
Can you put the graphics up again?
Okay.
I'll do it again. You think Drake May's better than Josh Allen? Well, certainly it's an oversimplification because there is a long resume that.
No, but
I don't just want to throw his MVP in the garbage.
No. I'm not saying.
But he's playing better. Drake May's playing better than almost everybody.
No.
But am I willing to say he's playing better than Patrick Mahomes?
No doubt
but I'm
about.
not willing to say he's better than Patrick Mahomes.
I understand. I get that those are two different things, but which is why I'm really trying to make sure I understand where you're at. Which is, I know he's playing better than all these guys.
Yes.
We get that. But because it's the division, and because you also said the division now goes through Foxborough again, and the Patriots are the team and all that stuff,
Correct.
It's also a little forward-looking. And so my question is, do you think from this moment forward, the best quarterback in the AFC East is Drake May?
Well, I think Drake May will be the best quarterback on the field on Sunday.
Okay.
Does that answer the question?
I mean, kind of. I don't.
He's playing better. It's a hard, calculus to do.
It's not. It's just if you were like, hey, if it's like, hey, Wildes, tell me your top. I'm not asking you to do this. Tell me your top 5 quarterbacks in order. Would you say Drake May's name before Josh Allen's? And not. The question isn't like, hey, give me your MVP list or give me your best. It's like, hey, somebody. I haven't watched football and I'm thinking about picking them up. I want to know, who's the best quarterback to pick. And would you say Drake May's name before you said Josh Allen's name? That's the question I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year, yeah.
See?
I'm not going to say in North Carolina. No, but he's better. He's playing better than everybody except Stafford. But do you want me to say, hey, is Patrick Mahomes better than Drake May?
I'm not.
Right now? Right now? You have him listed above him, so the answer is yes.
Okay, so no. And so if you would ask me, is Drake May better than Patrick Mahomes? No.
Is he better than Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champion. Is he better than Joe Burrow?
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. That's what I think. Maybe.
Wow.
I'm a resume fan too. That's the only problem. I love Drake, but I like to put some pelts on the wall.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.